climb and maintain 7,000.
Right turn 090 up to 7,000, right 0 Bravo.
November 69er Quebec, turn left heading 180.
Turn left heading 180, 1369 Quebec.
Approach Southwest 2600, 85, descending 7.
Southwest 2600 approach, thank you. What is your preferred runway?
Left, please.
Southwest 2600, thanks. Expect runway 13 left and descend and maintain 4,000.
Maintain 4,000, expect 13 left, Southwest 2600.
November 8189 Romeo, where are you?
For 52 Alpha contact, we'll start departure.
We'll start departure, 52 Alpha.
Southwest 970, turn right heading 180.
Return 180, Southwest 970. We'll start departure, Seminole 8052 Alpha at 1,800, climbs at 2,000.
Number 8052 Alpha, departure rate of contact. November 228 Whiskey Hotel, descend and maintain 2,000.
2008 Whiskey Hotel.
November 180 Bravo, contact departure on 118.55.
1855, 180 Bravo.
And ground 512 Tango Foxtrot at thrust, ready to taxi with India. 512 Tango Foxtrot, runway 16 taxi to Alpha. 160 Alpha, 2 Tango Foxtrot.
November 22 Sierra, turn left heading 330.
Left heading 330, 220.
November 8 Whiskey Hotel, reduce your speed to 190.
199 to 8 Whiskey Hotel.
November 1369 Quebec, turn left heading 090.
Turn left heading 090, 699 Quebec.
November.
What's up, guys? Welcome to our flight today. We are on the ground here in Addison, Texas. We're going to be trying to go to Galveston today. Somebody out here. There's some traffic out here. We are in the Aerostar 600. It is a soupy day today. Got a stationary front that kind of moved over the area today, so it's making for it to be kind of soupy out here today. The ceilings, well, bases are showing about 800 feet, and I think the tops are showing like around 5,000 feet maybe. We can see the sun, so it's not too much craziness of overcast, but we'll be cruising to Galveston at 9,000 feet. Temperature at that altitude is supposed to be -3, but with ISA deviation it's going to be around +3, so we'll be good doing the climb out, and it's showing +5 at our altitude, so where it should be -3 at our cruise altitude. So we'll keep an eye on that, but it shouldn't be into any icing conditions. Weather in Galveston looks to be scattered and overcast around 1,500 feet. And also, by the time that we leave here, which is a little later than I planned for, I misjudged the time. So by the time we arrive, we're planning for runway 14, the ILS approach. But the only thing now, because I was expecting to arrive here before the approach lights went down, but the approach lights system is supposed to go down at 1900. So we're going to be arriving around 1930. So we'll be planning to increase the visibility about half a mile. That's what we'll be doing for the approach. So the approach lights will likely be working in the sim, but we're going to plan it like it's actually not working in the real world. So visibility for that approach is going to increase. We'll go over there once we get in climb. But we're here at Millionaire Terminal, or FBO here at Addison. It looks like they're departing off the south end. So we'll see how ATC, I gotta open that up as well. We'll see what it does for us and how it'll give us vectors and such around, because we're supposed to go to the Maverick VOR, which is pretty much right over DFW. So we're gonna see how it responds to this departure. We're doing a J-Pool departure, torn transition. The Ohio arrival.
Kilo, India ready to taxi.
Some brief call silence and valley.
Yo, the Kilo Oscar, where you parked at again?
Millionaire.
Some brief call
Yo, the
silence.
Kilo Rolling 16 Texas Alpha.
160 Alpha.
Oh, that's the thing they were talking about. Let me go to that real quick and change that, because it's saying it's now recognizing my call sign from SimBrief. I bet you it's not recognizing it because, let me see. It has it under airframe instead of actual call sign. Oh no, the call sign says that. Alright, let me see something here then. Said something about turn it off in the settings. Checkbox and settings. Is it in this settings? Oh, not that one. Alright, let me fix this issue real quick. It's saying turn it off here for SimBrief, but I don't even see where the heck I'm supposed to do that at. Oh, call sign here, okay. Alright, so what? Pick up new flight plane and get my actual call sign in. Okay, it looks like it got it right now. Alright, disable auto able to tell number entered in your app settings. Aircraft. Okay. I don't want that. Alright, looks like it got it correct this time. Let's close that. Let's see. All right, so with that being said, let's try to get going. We already hear some traffic taking off out of Addison here. All right, so we're going to see again how ATC is going to handle it. I do hate that the EFB in this airplane doesn't give us real EFB information. It's just for the airplane. But let's see. So it looks like we're going to be taking off from runway 16. We'll see when we call clearance delivery what they give us. There's a lot of traffic going right now. I forgot about Dallas Love Field. Let's see how this thing's gonna really vector us for this departure. I feel like we wouldn't actually get this track that we're getting. Out of here, because it looks like they're giving radar vectors to those who have taken off from here. So, oh, that's weird. Oh no, that's Southwest. Okay, I was about to say they're landing.
Addison ground tech 5.
North took off south.
Ready to copy I-5 flight plan.
Ooh, let's see what they say.
564 Addison ground, clear to Golf Yankee India Airport via turn left heading 050. Set radar vectors to Texoma 5 departure. Grabby transition indirect. 5 maintain 2000.
Yeah, I don't think this. I don't think they're gonna
Departure frequency 124.3.
move us around correctly. I think it's gonna give us exactly what we're getting versus what the real world is actually giving. So we're not gonna have far to taxi from runway 616. Let's hop in. We'll get everything off the aircraft for sure.
Golf Yankee India. On departure 050, radar vectors Texoma 5 with grade transition.
All right, let's
direct 2000. And then set 5010 minutes, frequency 124.3, squawk 5245.
564 verified turn left heading 050.
It's 46 degrees out here.
Heading 050.
Sando preset, but it's very humid and low ceilings right now. So we'll see how that goes. All right, let's get wheel chocks off, pitot covers off. We don't need any of that. We'll just go back here. So as far as the payload weight go, we got 250 pounds of payload. Myself, I'm putting my kid in here. We're taking like 10 pounds worth of our stuff that we'll have in the back, and about 27 pounds of baggage in the cargo area. We're full tanks of 166 gallons. Today are 993 pounds worth of fuel.
Citation 675 kilos,
and
Sierra,
we'll be
with India, IFR to Greenville, Spartanburg.
taking off with the weight of 4944. We'll
ground,
get the
Golf Sierra Pop
600
Airport via
pounds
turn left
underneath
heading
max takeoff
050.
weight, so we're good
Set
there.
radar vectors to the Kuso 2 departure. Loose transition indirect. Maintain 2000. Expect flight level 410 minutes after departure.
Yeah, we'll see what Cambridge gives us.
124.3. Squawk 34.
Let's get the airplane warmed up though.
Go to GSP via left turn, 050 vectors, Kuso 2, loose transition direct, 2041 and 10.
All right, pre-flight completed. Passengers been briefed. Seatbelt sounds. We get our seatbelts. We'll get those on shortly. Let's go ahead and close the door.
564, ready to taxi out of Romeo with India.
564, report holding short of Alpha.
Yeah, get to fly the Aerostar again. Wanted to fly it on some missions, but missions they have are kind of trash. Hopefully, San Intentions will get some more detailed routes to more general aviation airports for like the pilot and pause stuff. And the other missions they have, because right now everything is going to big ass airports, and that's not realistic. A lot of that stuff is going to small municipal airports.
160 Alpha, 564.
572 Addison ground, clear to Golf Yankee India Airport.
Airports to that nature. Not all of them going to like Class Bravo type airports for these missions. So makes it kind of weird to even do those. Alright, cabin doors closed, battery is off. Everything here is off. Let's get that.
572 cleared to Golf Yankee India Airport via left turn, 050 radar vectors, Texoma 5 departure, Grabby transition direct, 2000, expect 5010, 124.3, and squawk 5166.
Alright, check out.
Read that, Chris.
Alright, all of our circuit breakers are in.
And Addison ground, 572, ready to taxi with India.
572, report holding short of Alpha.
To on.
Report holding short of Alpha,
leave these on? Oh, that one's on. Oh, no, it's not. It is on.
Ground, November 161
Why did I already have those turned
on the
on? That's
ramp at
interesting.
flight flight, ready to pick up my
I got
IFR.
beacon light, nav light
Charlie,
on.
Yankee.
Turn cabin lights on. I don't think they're on back there. They
Number
shouldn't
161
be.
Tango Foxtrot, Addison Ground, stand by, let me pull up your flight plan.
Alright, we're looking good there.
5 kilos here, is that Millionaire
That's
with
locked.
India ready to
Open
taxi.
the doors.
Number 5 Kilo Sierra, taxi up 2 and hold short of Alpha.
Taxi 2 and hold, taxi up 2 and hold short of Alpha, 5 kilos, sir.
Good battery on. Oh, hold on, I gotta update the time. So like it's not 11:30, it's much later than that. Yeah, the plan is to try to arrive
Number 5 Kilo Sierra, number 16
around the time
taxi
we're
Alpha.
supposed to.
160
Alright,
Alpha, 5
avionics
kilos,
are
sir.
all off. We're good there. Let's
The
get
564 give
We'll
way
start number
to
2
citation
first.
out of Millionaire ramp.
Let's get fuel
Giving way to
boost
traffic
on.
on 564.
Addison Ground, 3572, holding short of Alpha.
572, runner 16 taxi Alpha.
160 Alpha, 3572.
Citation leaving out of here. I think that's who he's talking to.
Number 161 Tango Foxtrot, it looks like your flight plan is proposed for 2040 Zulu. Do you want me to amend the time to now?
Yes, if you could do that, I'd appreciate that.
Sure thing, stand by.
Ground executive 451,
Good
Atlantic
start on number
information.
2.
India, ready for taxi.
Bring the RPMs back to about
Check
10.
451, taxi up 2 and hold short of Alpha.
Up 2 and hold short Alpha, executive 451.
Get that on. Let's get boost pump off. Alright, let's
Number
start number
161
1.
Tango
Boost
Foxtrot,
pump
clear to
on.
Uniform Charlie Yankee Airport via turn left heading 050. Set radar vectors to Dallas 4 departure. Texarkana transition, then direct. Flight maintain 2000. Expect 7000, 10 men staff to
Wait,
departure.
what?
Departure frequency 124.3, squawk 7057.
I didn't even start it.
I
just cranked up. You never even went to the start position.
050.
That's weird.
Then vectors to Dallas 4, turn to the Texarkana transition.
It just came on.
Climb maintain 2000, expect 7000, 10 minutes after, 124.3,
as well.
and squawk 7050,
That was weird.
61 Tango Box.
Get one light on here.
Number 1 Tango Foxtrot, squawk 7057.
7057, sorry about that.
Number 1 Tango Foxtrot, no problem, reback rep.
See, boost pump is off. Open that vent up so we can defrost in here. Alright, flaps are up. Let's get the avionics on. Turn autopilot on. We're not using it right now. Auto trim
That's at
come
451. Give way to the Bonanza off your right. They're going to turn into Atlantic, I'm assuming in the entrance north of you. Then runner 16 taxi out.
Bonanza in sight, we'll give way to them, then we'll taxi runway 16 via Alpha, executive 451.
That should be that one. Go with that. Alright. Let's bring that mixture back. So we burn about 2.1, I think it normally is. I'll get back to where it's supposed to be. Right, there we go. Alright, that looks good. Yeah, we don't have cowl flaps here. Alright, we're defrosted now too. Let's check cabin temps 47.
Addison Ground,
Let's see if I
161
remember
Tango Box,
this.
is at Romeo,
That's
ready for
on.
taxi.
That comes on, and I think the cabin heat comes on and fan comes on. That should start sending that up.
Number 161 Tango Foxtrot, taking your position, and you have ATIS India.
Yes, sir, sorry about that. I do have ATIS India. I'm at Romeo and ready for taxi.
Number 1 Tango Foxtrot, runway 16, taxi Alpha.
216,
Test the
Alpha,
autopilot.
161, Tango Fox.
Annunciator lights, test those. Those are good. There's another test feature we can test that. Make sure those lights are on. Those nice and bright. Those are all on as well. All right,
full length or Juliet?
that's off.
Jet 471, you can hold short of Juliet for now, and I'll let Tower decide that for you.
Okay, we'll hold short of Juliet on Alpha, and we'll monitor Tower on Jet 121.
Way to rudder trim neutral, hydraulics open. Fuel 1 and off, circuit breakers in, altimeter, we'll get those set here shortly. Which lights are these? Oh well, let me turn that one up then. Alright, look good there. Let's bring flaps back up. Why in the heck is it getting frosty in here again? Temps coming up. See if maybe defrost. There we go. Just say defrost should work. All right, let's contact clearance delivery. Let's first get our flight plan. I have to download the flight plan. Should let me. The heck was that? Something just appeared on top of my airplane. Alright, I'm trying to remember here. It's supposed to let me upload my flight plan. Where is that? Oh, import. There we go. Yep, that's the one. All right, we got 3-4, but we may end up with something different. Let's get the departure. Let's get charts. Nope, not Galveston. Go with this guy. Ah, wrong thing. Interesting. I don't know what that is.
Addison ground, good afternoon to you, Gulfstream 400 Fox Juliet.
And we just put the right one in.
Number 400 Foxtrot Juliet, Addison ground, good afternoon. Cleared to, let me know it, stand by, your script printed out all messed up.
So yeah, this is supposed to be the departure that we're doing. Are supposed to do, which take off from here, go to TT VOR, which is just south of, actually it's like right near DFW. I don't think it's going to give us that. We're supposed to go to there, then to Dart, Burden, Torn, Billy, and then exit via, actually, I think the Torn is our, yeah, Torn is our transition. So I'm not even sure. I know the ATC here is probably going to give us the same stuff, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Okay, Gulfstream 400 Fox Juliet is left turn 050, Asphalt 2000, excuse me, Kizzo 2, Zella transition, Asphalt 2000, 450, 24.3.
Alright, we got 3020 is that checkout. Close. Alright, winds 130 at 7. Dew point is 5 Celsius. Overcast at 800, as I was saying earlier. Let's see. Nodems, no nodems.
60907 Foxtrot, Addison ground, stand by on the house flight plan yet.
Stand by 97 Foxtrot.
Let's see, what's preview? Ah, that's cool. Just kind of give us a overview of where we are and see from where we are. There's DFW right there.
Addison ground cleared at Dallas Love Airport via turn left heading 050. Set radar vectors to town intersection, then direct. Flight maintain 2000. Expect 4000 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.3. Walk 5235.
I clear to left field via left turn 050 radar vectors. Pounded.
Alright, we'll get that.
Addison Airport. Information X-ray. 1747 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 16. Wind 125 at 7. Visibility 6. Sky conditions, solid overcast at 700 feet.
I got clearance, and then we get ground on standby.
Clear to Gulf Lima Echo Airport via turn left heading 050. Set radar vectors to Texoma 5 departure. Gravity transition, then direct.
Yeah, so see, it's radar vectors, then they'll kind of get you where you need to be at.
Frequency 124.3.
That's what it should be.
Walk 5123.
Alright, we got that on standby.
Clear to the Gulf Lima Echo Airport. Turn left heading 050. Radar vectors to the Texoma 5. Gravity transition, then direct. 2000, expect 4000 minutes after. 124.3. 5123.
Number 97 Foxtrot, read that grid.
Oh, you know what? I need to go. That all should be on. We can do it from in here. Alright, next rad, that's on. B's traffic is on. Alright, looks like that's all on from before. GPS. Have that set to that. Alright, what are our temperatures and everything at? Alright, manifold pressure's good. We're in the green everywhere. And again, for our, let me find those again. I think they're on this bottom row, if I remember. Yeah, it should be the first two. It's kind of hidden behind this knob. Yeah, autopilot and trim. 2 circuit breakers, we need to know where they are. Alright, we got this guy here in front of us. What time is it? It's 12:21. We're kind of, are we late? Yeah, we're late by a few. We'll turn that on. Holy crap, it's 90 degrees in here. We'll crack it to there. Alright, that should go down.
Addison Ground, Archer November 6
Heat on at the hold short.
With information India at American Flyer South, ready to taxi to the active runway.
Alright, vacuum
from 6097 Foxtrot on the 16 taxi Alpha.
16 taxi via Alpha, 97
set that back to neutral. Alright, flaps all up. Like, we can probably do the run up from here unless somebody was taxiing behind us, which doesn't look like it. No, probably go for radar vectors. Actually, let's call them. I gotta call them.
IFR to Durand.
Hello, Addison clearance. Aerostar, November 600, Foxtrot Alpha, IFR to Galveston shows.
Gravity transition, then direct. Maintain 2000.
Clearance on request,
expect
stand by.
5000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.3, block 5161.
Clear to the Delta
Skyhawk 123 Alpha Zulu, Addison clearance, cleared to Galveston via the J-Pool 8 departure. Dennis filed, climb and maintain 9000, departure on 124.3, squawk 5244. And I know it's not what you filed, but you can expect runway 16.
Well, that's good. He did flip that, but no, that's not what we're doing. That's not my call sign. It updated my call sign earlier.
Romeo Alpha Bravo
And it put it back to this 123 crap, even after I did what they said to do.
Verified, Texoma 5, grab a tradition, then direct.
Update to do.
70.
70, read back correct.
Thank you. Alright, it better keep it that way. Hello, clearance delivery, Aerostar. God dang it, it did it again. Keeps putting it back.
Number 10, Tango Lima, Addison Ground, clear to Gulf Tango Airport via turn left heading 050. Expect radar vectors.
It keeps flipping it back after I've told it to not, which means now I got to go into the stupid settings over here and change it again to something else.
Block 5240.
Alrighty, 108 Tango Lima is cleared to see Greenville Airport upon departure. Left turn 050. Then radar
it's supposed to auto get the tail numbers, what it's supposed to do.
124.3 and squawk at 5240.
Romeo Tango Lima, read that correct.
Addison Ground, 70 at Romeo, ready to taxi.
70, you're pulling short of Alpha.
Pouring short of Alpha, 70.
Come on, dang it, update. Let me see what it does. I need to make sure it gives me my right tail number and everything. For some reason it doesn't read it from yeah, it's still not doing it. It's picking some other dumb shit. Leave it on that.
Addison Ground, main air truck 5.
No, truck 5, Addison Ground.
Victor, you need to go north of the Alpha to main air north.
Truck 5, proceed to the north end of the Alpha.
Main air truck 5.
Addison Ground, Skylane 108 Tango Lima at Sierra with India, ready to taxi 16.
Number 108 Tango
Nope, it
Lima,
just
running
keeps
16
switching it
taxi
back.
Alpha.
I don't want to have to do this.
70 short of Alpha.
Taxi Alpha.
What is the Alpha 70?
I don't want to have to type all of this. Why should I have to type this in? This is stupid. I shouldn't have to type this in. This is beyond stupid. Just retarded. I should not have to type this in. I gotta type it in 3 different times. Okay, no, it doesn't take that. Alright. Jeez, that is stupid. I do not support tail numbers from SimBrief. They need to fix that. It worked fine at a point before when the settings was in the app. Now it doesn't here. Alright, let's try this again. Hello, Addison clearance, Aerostar, November 600, Foxtrot Alpha, IFR to Galveston shows.
Cleared Alpha, clearance on request, stand by.
Oh, we got a second. No, 10-5, bro.
Aerostar 600, Foxtrot Alpha, Addison clearance, cleared to Galveston via the J Pool 8 departure. Then as filed, climb and maintain 9,000, departure on 124.3 squawk 2665. And a change to your departure runway this time. You can expect runway 16.
Alright, cleared to Galveston via the J Pool 8 departure. Then as filed, climb, maintain 9,000, departures on 24.3, we'll squawk 2665. And expect runway 16, Aerostar 0, Foxtrot Alpha.
Ground, good morning, Meridian 63 November Yankee, to San Angelo.
I thought that was a,
Meridian 63 November Yankee, Addison ground, clear to Sierra Juliet Tango Airport via turn left heading 050. Correction, don't do that. Fly runway heading. Set radar vectors to Kingdom 5 departure. No SAP transition, then direct. Maintain 2,000. Expect 16,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.3. Squawk 5243.
Alright, Meridian 63 November Yankees cleared to San Angelo Airport on departure by runway heading radar vectors not left turn 050 Kings 5 north south and direct climbing 2 expect 160 10 minutes after departure frequency 124.3 squawk 5243.
Number 3 November Yankee, read back red.
Jet 392 going to
we got that in place. We're climbing, maintaining
9,000. Addison ground, taxi to Atlantic Alpha.
I think they, even though this is J-Pool, I believe they still have to give me radar vectors. What they should give, it shouldn't be RNAV. They better give radar vectors. Alright, it says TT. Let's actually change the runway though.
And ground, Meridian 63 November Yankee, Atlantic, India, ready for taxi.
Meridian 63 November Yankee, hold position for now, please.
Alright, hold position, 3 November Yankee.
Sector 392, you did say you're going to Atlantic, correct?
Hey, firm.
Sector 392, if you could just hold short of the north entrance. I don't know if they're going to have you turn to the south one or north, but put that Meridian out.
Yeah, looks like he's sending us down to the north. We'll hold short of the north entrance. We've got the
Runway 16.
Number 63 November Yankee, runway 16, taxi Alpha.
160 Alpha, 3 November Yankee.
And exit jet 392, after the Meridian, you can taxi in, thanks.
And after the Meridian, 392.
Alright, to there we're told 900,000.
Ground 3 November Yankee, we'll be ready to go at the end.
Number 3 November Yankee, roger, go ahead and monitor tower and then we work on the release.
Alright, over to tower, good day, 3 November Yankee.
I'm not putting it in for every single waypoint. That's just gonna be alright. That looks good. All right, we got our flight plan in.
Pick up our IFR to Kads-Kgls.
This guy's really parked right here in front of us.
Calling ground, I heard no call sign, just picking up IFR. Say call sign.
Skyhawk 459.
All right, we got runway 16.
Number 459, Sierra Papa, Addison ground, clear to Gulf Lima Echo Airport via turn left heading 050.
All right, we'll
Expect radar vectors to Texoma 5 departure. Grabby transition, then direct. 5 maintain 2000. Expect 4,010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.3. Walk 5247.
Off, gyro check, right out to
Skyhawk 459, Papa,
left engine.
Lima
And we'll do our run up.
Radar vector 605, gravy transition, then direct 2000, 4000, then 10 minutes after.
1500, we'll do that. Let's see, I don't think there's...
Nah,
that's not gonna work. Let's switch to ground.
Ground, flex at 344 at Galaxy.
And let's get tower up.
Flex at 344, runway 16, taxi Alpha.
160 Alpha, flex at 344.
Where was it?
Afternoon clearance 45 Hotel Kilo with India to Romeo Oscar Golf.
It's going to be flight plan.
Number 45 Hotel Kilo, Addison ground, good afternoon, clear to Romeo Oscar Golf Airport via turn left heading 050. Expect radar vectors to Nandor 3 departure. Mike Lima Charlie transition. Direct Razorback VOR, then direct destination. 5 maintain 2000. Expect flight level 230, 10 minutes after departure.
Yeah, so they're giving them a lot of different things there than what we're getting.
3026.
All right, we're going to turn left to 050 for the Nandor 3 McAllister Razorback, then direct 2000, 230 and 10, 24-3, 3026, 485 Hotel Kilo, we're at Millionaire.
It's going to be 26.
Number 45 Hotel Kilo, Razorback, correct?
Put that on standby. When we get to the hold short, we'll go from there. Somebody's still holding short down there. He hasn't. Oh, he's probably just doing a run up. All right, let's see.
And Juliet. 1747 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 16. Wind 125 at 7.
Juliet, she said.
Visibility.
All right. Hello, ground. Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha at Millionaire FBO. We have information. Juliet, ready to taxi to the run-up area for runway 16.
Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha, Addison ground, runway 16, taxi via Alpha Juliet.
All right, runway 16 via Alpha Juliet, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha. Yeah.
Addison ground, Skyhawk 459 Sierra Papa at Flyers North with India, ready to taxi.
Number 459 Sierra Papa, report holding short of Alpha.
Report hold short of Alpha.
Somehow it took that as a landing. Not sure how.
Internal aircraft has its weather. Center weather advisory 104 valves until 2020 Zulu for IFR conditions in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. More information available on flight service frequencies.
Alright, turn coordinators turning with the turn. And opposite balls opposite of the turn. Left brake, right brake check. Left brake check. Alright, VSI is good.
Flex at 344, contact tower, they have your release.
Oh, head over to tower, Flex at 344.
either wants to taxi fast or stop. Yeah, he's over here in the run-up area. I don't go too far behind him. Oh crap, stupid thing deleted him. That's the only thing I hate about the AI and GA. I wasn't even close to him and it removed him.
Addison Ground, Skyhawk 4590 Papa, hold short, Alpha.
Number 90 Papa, runner 16, taxi Alpha.
16, taxi to Alpha, 90 Papa.
Let's go brake on. Switch over to tower. Let's see, Lone Star departures 24-3. What the heck did they give us?
Push at 344.
Oh, they gave us the right one. All right. I wasn't expecting them to give us the right one. Get that up. Stand by. All right, we're good there on that. Departure. Oh, that's cool. Got airport info, departure. Let's see what they give us. That's what's going to be interesting. See what they give us on departure. All right, mixture's rich. Parking brake is set. I don't feel crooked. I feel like I'm sitting right over the seat. Yeah, I feel kind of crooked. All right, let's do checks. Left up, right down, right up, left down. Check the tail up, off. Oh, we gotta turn these off. Got them on. We'll shut them off though for now. All right, rudder check right, left, everything's free and clear. Let's throttle up to 1500 on the RPM. All right, we got fuel flow, vacuum pump's good at 5. Engine instruments are all in the green.
7 Foxtrot, runway 16, line up and wait.
Good there. Let's do a check. Left. We get a drop. Back to boat. Increase. Right. We got a small drop on the right. Oops. Hold on. That's right.
Number 5 Delta Mike, stay parking. Number 5 Delta Mike, taxi Millionaire via Alpha and monitor ground.
I freaking died. Why did it die? You know what? This one did act weird when it started.
Number 907 Foxtrot, turn left heading 050, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Shouldn't die like that though.
Left heading 050, runway 16, takeoff 96
Okay, there it goes. I think because it started up on its own weirdly, that's why it died just now. Alright, got a minor drop there. Alright, back to boat. To the left. Back to boat. Right. Back to boat. Pump on, we get ammeters on. Ammeters on as well, good there. Alright, we'll do a prop test. drop. I didn't get a drop on the right one there. We got a drop there. Let's look at who's this? That's my right one not dropping.
We're 97 Foxtrot, contact, Lone Star departure.
Over to departure, 97 Foxtrot.
That oil pressure drops. Manifold's increasing. All right, we're good there on the prop. Let's go engine idle. All right, alternator. Ooh, we didn't check the voltage for alternator. Off. Lights out and back on alternator. 28. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to go to 2100 to test the throttle. 1500 just to check the engine instruments, and then 2100 to check the prop cycle. Said max 4 times, and then magnetos check, gyro pressure. Alright, that was my mistake. Alright, cabin doors are closed, controls are checked, mixture's full forward, that checks out. We're sitting at 1,000 right now.
West 70, turn left heading 050, runway 16, clear for takeoff. Left 050, 12, clear for takeoff, West 70.
Yeah, I don't recall where my actual trim wheel information is at. Alright, instruments check, boost pumps will come on here. Instruments check, radios are set, flaps are up, trim is set. Pitot heat, we'll get pitot heat on now. Get landing lights, strobe lights on, pitot heat on now. Parking brake will release and then deal with that. And then after takeoff, we'll check that once we're at a safe altitude to check all of those things. Alright, he's still right there. Alright, we're on tower already. Squawking altitude. We're good there. We'll mess with the mixture once we get climbing out of here. We got 7,000 for the runway. We're good on that. Alright. Let's contact tower. Get out of here before he gets moving. Hello, Addison Tower. Aerostar 600, Foxtrot Alpha, holding short runway 16, ready for departure.
Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha, Addison Tower, runway 16, winds 130 at 7. RNAV Maverick, Dallas 4, cleared for takeoff.
Can't even RNAV Maverick, dude. Stupid. And Addison Tower, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, we're going to need radar vectors after departure. Addison Tower, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, we're going to need radar vectors after departure. It's not 600, it's supposed to be 210.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, you already have an IFR clearance. Runway 16, winds 130 at 7. RNAV Maverick, Dallas 4, cleared for takeoff.
We cannot do RNAV to Maverick. It's a radar vector departure. We're going to need a heading after departure 0 Foxtrot Alpha. This isn't lining up right. What the hell's going on with this thing?
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, after takeoff, fly runway heading until reaching 5500, then proceed on course.
They do the same thing. It says the same thing every time. Runway heading after departure, Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha. This isn't lining up right. Why is this broken? That's not the actual... Hold on, let me see something. That's not lining up with the compass correctly. See, that's showing us heading 150, but this thing's showing east.
Addison Tower, start 4590, pop up holding short 16 at Alpha, ready for the
Now north.
449 ship up, Addison Tower, Roger,
What the hell? How is this thing off and why can't I adjust it? Nope, that doesn't work. There we go. Okay. You gotta hold it in, push it to push that in. You gotta do that. Okay, now we're north. All right, I was about to say that is not correct. All right, 160-235, that checks out. You gotta hold to click that in. So it's left click, then right click at the same time to push that button in to change that. This one doesn't move. All right, that's good.
Number 449 ship up, turn left heading 050, maintain 2000, runway 16, clear for takeoff.
Left 050, 2000, 16, clear for takeoff, 450, pop up.
Trying to see which direction did he just tell her to turn to. All right, we'll be behind this 172 here. So we got runway heading. I see him in the air now. We may catch him. Alright, approach in looks clear. Departure looks clear. Runway is clear.
Number 9 ship up, contact Lone Star departure, good day.
Departure, thank you, 450, pop up.
Alright, we got that set. That's right. Alright, let's go. Alright, throttle set. Positive rate. Nose up. Runway heading still. Supposed to do near 1,800 feet per minute.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, contact departure.
Over to departure, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha. Hello, departure, Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha is 2.5, climbing 9,000, runway heading.
Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha, Lone Star departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 9,000.
Climb and maintain 9,000, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha.
Number 900 Alpha, flight 360.
360, 900 Alpha.
Lone Star approach, Southwest 31, 13, crossing grade 9,000.
So 31 approach, below which runway you hoping for? I'll pass along.
1 wind right.
100. Here's 0 Kilo Alpha, Josh Lake service, going to fall 737. Southwest 31 is going to maintain 6,000.
6,000, Southwest 31.
Stay on runway heading here.
Number 0 Kilo Alpha, heading 260. What's your speed right now?
260, 200.
Yes, sir. Stay there if you don't
It's
mind.
like about to break out. So I think it was about right about about 5,000 feet. All right, yeah, we broke out about. And departure, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, we broke out around 4,900 feet.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, direct torn, then is filed, please.
All right, direct to Torn, then is filed Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, roger, continue climb and maintain 9,000.
Southwest 488, turn right heading 120.
Right turn 120, Southwest 488.
Where is it at? It's supposed to be direct. What? Oh, just go direct to Torn.
Here's 0 Kilo Alpha, heading 290.
290.
Let's take 168.
70, climb
Right,
maintain
throttle
5,000.
full.
5,000, 070.
Let's take 168. That's what all this bumping around thing is.
Here's 0 Kilo Alpha, already speed of 170 and contact approach 123, 9er,
I think that's the
Alright, down to 170.
autopilot on, nav mode.
Southwest 488, traffic 12 o'clock, 4 miles southwestbound, leveling at 6,000, Airbus flight heading 150.
Traffic in sight, heading 150, Southwest 488.
Let's do that. There we go. That's what we're supposed to be able to do. 7,000 now.
Southwest 31, heading 240.
240, Southwest 31.
Wilson 6, Romeo Mike, speed 230.
Alright, so 250 to 230, 6.
9er, 0,
Alright, gear up, flaps
340.
up. I have to take off checklist complete. Climb, best climb is 122. There's something weird with how this thing is. Let me see something here. I don't like their turbulent stuff.
Southwest 31, speed 230.
Their turbulence is weird. That's what that little
Southwest
bouncing
488,
stuff
heading
is.
170.
Heading 170, Southwest 488.
Alright, we're through 8,000. Let's lean.
Alpha 488 approach 1239.
Alright, they essentially did keep us away from the main DFW as well as
70 contact War Center 12487.
12487,
altitude there. Go. I don't know what this weirdness is here. Let's see, what is the temperature outside
31
now?
approach 123.9.
40 degrees, yeah, so a little bit above +5 it looks like. Checklist, climb. We're a little bit above 122 on that. Let's go. Fuel pumps off. What's the temperature outside now? 60. Crack that some more.
Approach, good afternoon, November 86 on Delta,
We'll bring props back now.
with information immediate.
86 Hotel Delta approach, hello, 10 degrees right, maintain 5,000. You got traffic 1 o'clock, 10 miles north, westbound at 4 with Cherokee.
Okay, 10 right, maintain 5,000, looking for traffic.
Full power, full throttle. Now we're at 9,000. Set.
6 Romeo Mike speed 210.
Florida 210, 6
Pumps are off. Fuel pressure check. Good on that. Vacuum pumps all good. Engine gauges are good. Nice and pretty up here. It's crazy overcast on the ground. Turn that off.
6 Romeo Mike heading 170.
Right, 12 gallons an hour.
Hotel Delta 10 degrees right. The Cherokee's no fact. I'll get you down lower here in just a moment.
Additional 10 right, Hotel Delta. We never saw him anyway. Thank you.
Awesome. Number 97 Foxtrot, contact full War Center 124.75.
It's not quite getting there. Guess that's the best peak we're going to get is about 780 out of 1.
Change group. 6 Hotel Delta traffic to Skylane, 11 o'clock, 2 miles southwestbound at 3,000. Units going to maintain 4,000.
Come on, I send traffic.
All right, traffic at 11. We'll look for it down to 4,000 Hotel Delta.
There's literally traffic all around us.
6 Romeo Mike, right turn 230. 6 Romeo Mike, turn right heading 230.
Right heading 230, 6 Romeo Mike.
Gulfstream 6 Romeo Mike, contact approach 123.9er, check in with your heading and speed, 23.9.
23.9 with the heading and speed, 6 Romeo Mike, see you.
See you.
Hotel Delta traffic inside, no factor now behind us.
6 Hotel Delta tank, turn right heading 120, Skyhouse traffic, 1 o'clock and 7 miles northbound at 3,000.
Alright, so right heading 120, we will be looking for the Skyhouse. They have everywhere today.
You have no idea.
We're looking good. Yeah, I will say that was pretty good. It didn't give us a craziness going over TT. It gave us direct to Torn from our direction. Keep us clear of all of the Class Bravo stuff going on. All right, we're at 9,000. Everything seems to be
Delta right turn
good.
heading 160. Right turn 160. Hold that. 900 Papa traffic 11 o'clock, 4 miles southeastbound at 4,000 the Falcon.
Even 200 feet. Temperature 9er.
All right, 57, 211, tracking 168, 168. Should reach it in about 16 minutes. It's 13:03 now.
The RNAV today. ILS, we are left for the ILS. Hold on that. Roger.
Now we're clear of the Class Bravo.
Southwest 669, depart finger at 240.
I forgot to test that. Alright, so at this altitude we're supposed to be burning, well, at 10,000 feet we're supposed to be burning close to 31 gallons an hour. Right now it looks like we're burning about...
Alright, we got Alpha and 13 left, please.
Roger. 6 Hotel Delta traffic effect maintains 3,000 flighting 190 intercept localizer.
23 point, yeah, about 24 gallons an hour right now.
Over 90 Pop, maintain 4,000, proceed direct Gainesville.
Just nice overcast. It's a nice airplane. We're headed to Galveston Shoals. Altimeter check.
Southwest 669 approach on 123.9er.
23.9 south after
Say it.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, altimeter 3020.
Copy 3020, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha.
Challenger 1 Mike Uniform, 9,000 information. Challenger 1 Mike Uniform approach information Alpha, Karen. Which run are you hoping for? 13 left, please. I will pass it along. Thank you. Welcome. Departure Legit 45 Hotel Kilo is with you in the left turn heading 080, climb to 2000. There 45 Hotel Kilo departure, radar contact, climb maintain 7,000. Climb maintain 7,000, 5 Hotel Kilo.
Somewhat of a headwind.
Number 6 Hotel Delta 6 miles from Jarrett, 2000 until established. Clear ILS 16 approach.
Like I said, we're planning for the ILS 14 right into Galveston.
Number 8, 6 Hotel Delta, your 6 from Jarrett, 2000 until established. Clear ILS runway 16 approach. Clear for the ILS.
Gosh, we're only 46 minutes out.
No worries, happens all the time around here. 4724 heading is 240. Contact approach 123.9er. Heading 240.
Again, the tops was like around 4,900 feet.
90 Pop cancellation received squawk VFR brig change approach. Welcome.
626 Bravo Zulu, your radar contact, what's your altitude?
1500 for 2000, 626 Bravo Zulu.
6 Bravo Zulu, climb maintain 4000.
Up to 4000, 626 Bravo Zulu.
5 Hotel Kilo, departure 118.55.
1855 Tokyo.
6 Hotel Delta, contact tower 126.0.
1260, Hotel Delta.
1 Mike Uniform, to maintain 5,000.
Yeah, I would have been crazy if my
5,240 heading off.
bug was off there. My DG was off from the compass.
528,
We got it lined up now.
528, Juliet, Juliet, radar
Got it
contact,
slaved
maintain
to the
3,000,
compass.
turn right 200.
3000, heading again, 200.
200, you got it.
Yes, sir, thanks. 200.
You're welcome.
Let's see if we get lights out.
Approach 430, River 5000.
Yeah, it's like +6,
430, number golf, right
something
turn
like that up
130,
here.
traffic, little 11 o'clock, 2 miles, 4,700, indicate right turn 130.
Alright, I got that
6
information
Bravo
up here. Let's
Zulu,
go.
Bravo maintain 6,000.
Up to 6,000, 626 Bravo Zulu.
Airports. Have that up. Go. Guess we have to
November
ditch.
Golf traffic is no factor, fly heading of a 100, descend and maintain 4,000.
100, 4000.
Number 6 Bravo Zulu, climb maintain 7,000, departure
It's all
118.55.
good.
Up to
Cylinders,
7,000,
temps are good.
626 Bravo Zulu.
Sierra 8 Juliet, Juliet, contact approach 125.2.
252, take care. Challenger 15.
Right engine has a higher EGT than a left engine though, but I'll take it
157 Pop
nonetheless.
Hotel, Lone Star approach, expect vectors through the ILS to runway 16, trying to maintain 4,000.
Get around the same.
7 Pop.
Number 1 Mike Uniform approach 123.9.
We got winds off the nose at 3 knots, mostly crosswind.
Good morning, approach
Yeah,
6090
45 up here,
Alpha,
75 in the
1.7 for
cabin.
2000.
Nice and
6090 Alpha, Lone Star departure, you're ready to contact, climb and maintain 3,000.
3000, 6090 Alpha.
Alright, now as of right now we got 6 hours, 21 minutes of endurance. Doing true 246, ground 243. Matching that 3 knot headwind. Cover 1,300 nautical miles at this speed. And fuel burn.
Number 0 November Golf, expect the RNAV runway
Economy
18.
24.2 gallons per hour.
Departure flight is 563 Mike Golf, 050.
We're getting 10 miles per
563
gallon.
Mike Golf, Lone Star, departure ready.
8.7 nautical miles. Not bad. We'll take it. As we cruise between layers here.
Number 0 November Golf, heading 090. Number 9 Sierra Alpha, turn left heading 020.
0209 Sierra Alpha.
I like this shuttering stuff it's doing. It's kind of weird.
Number 9 Sierra Alpha, climb and maintain 4,000.
Doesn't seem much like a turbulent bounce. More like the airplane just keeps
Number 3
getting
Mike Golf, turn right
displaced.
direct torch, resume the departure, climb and maintain 6,000.
Kind of strange.
Direct torch.
Approach 882 Mike Zulu, 8,800, descend 8,000, finger, Juliet.
882 Mike Zulu, Lone Star approach, descend and maintain 5,000, expect vectors for the ILS 16.
5,000 vectors, ILS 16, 882 Mike Zulu.
Number 7 Papa Hotel, descend and maintain 3,000.
Descend 3,000, 7 Pop Hotel.
Let's put our headsets in. Save our ears. There we go.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, contact Waco departure on 127.65.
Alright, over to Waco, departure on 27.65 Aerostar, 0 Foxtrot Alpha. Good day. Oops, wrong one. Hello, Waco, departure, Aerostar, 600 Foxtrot Alpha, 9,000.
Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha, Waco departure. Good afternoon, pertinent altimeter 3015.
Number 9 Sierra Alpha, traffic 1 o'clock, 5 miles southwestbound, 5,000 Challenger.
Tower looking for traffic, 9 Sierra Alpha.
Number 0 November Golf, descend and maintain 3,000. Number 2 Mike Zulu, descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000 to Mike Zulu.
Number 9 Sierra Alpha, turn left heading 360.
360, 9 Sierra.
Right under this base, which
Lone Star departure, Vision Jet 126 Kilo Alpha.
doesn't have a top much, but I don't know if we want to climb any higher. I
126 Kilo Alpha, departure, ready contact, flight 070, higher in a minute, traffic 2 o'clock, 5 miles northwestbound, 3,000 Challenger.
Alright, 070 remaining at 2,000, 126 Kilo Alpha.
7 Pop Hotel, traffic 11 o'clock, 5 miles, turning eastbound, there is 2,000 Vision Jet.
Don't know if those windmills are actually there.
Yeah, we have that Challenger assigned for 9 Sierra Alpha.
Number 9 Sierra Alpha, thanks. Yeah, he's no factor, climb maintain 5,000.
5,000, 8 Sierra Alpha.
Base here.
6 Kilo Alpha, you're clear direct Zulu to resume the departure, higher in 3 miles.
Direct Zulu for direct tip, higher in 3.
40 something. We got pitot heat on, and the lights off. Oh crap, it's 79 in here now. I don't want it too toasty in here.
November 3 Mike Golf, time maintain 7,000.
7,000, 3 Mike Golf.
Number 6 Kilo Alpha, climb maintain 7,000.
7,000, 6 Kilo Alpha.
2 Mike Zulu, good right down to 4,000, or through 4,000, descend and maintain 3,000.
Now we are in the...
Through 4, descend 3,000.
Like I said, we're not in freezing conditions, so we're still good.
Number 9 Sierra Alpha, turn left heading 340.
340, 9 Sierra Alpha.
2 Mike Zulu, normal rate of descent, fine now, thank you. Reduce your speed to 100, catching out their list.
Departure Pilatus number 316 Echo Whiskey is 2,000 runway heading.
316 Echo Whiskey, departure, ready contact, climb maintain 3,000.
Gotta be cool to fly this airplane.
2 Mike Zulu, normal rate of descent, fine now, and speed 190 or less.
Normal descent now, and
could look much better.
0 November Golf, ready
Paint looks
150.
kind of terrible on this airplane. This is directly from A28.
Number 6 Echo Whiskey, turn right heading 220.
220, 6 Echo Whiskey.
Pilata 6 Echo Whiskey, continue right turn heading 270, climb maintain 4,000.
270, 4,000, 6 Echo Whiskey.
Number 7 Papa Hotel, descend and maintain 2,000.
Descend 2,000, 7 Papa Hotel.
Number 6 Kilo Alpha, contact departure on 118.55.
1855, 126 Kilo Alpha.
Number 0 November Golf, you're 900 miles from the airport, maintain 3,000 till establish final approach course, clear to RNAV, runway 18 approach. Number 2 Mike
We're in the clouds, not much to look at. We can still somewhat see the ground. So we're not in a just solid IMC. We can somewhat see above us here.
5,800 for 4,000.
Missed the last check on those on the other one.
That's Presidential 4, descending 5500 for 4000, direct to Kitty.
Number 7 Papa Hotel, turn left heading 250.
250 on the heading 7 Papa.
Number 0 November Golf, contact McKinney Tower 118.82. Number 6 Echo Whiskey, 5 more degrees to the right, approaches 135.907.
5 more right, 3597, 6 Echo Whiskey, we'll see you.
Presidential 4, Lone Star approach, expect vectors to be RNAV, runway 18, turn 10 degrees to the right, maintain 4000.
10 degrees to right, maintain 4000, expect RNF 18, Presidential.
Number 7 Papa Hotel, speed 190.
190 on the speed 7 Papa.
Good afternoon, Lone Star approach,
950 Lima Papa, Lone Star approach, clear direct to Banu, join the ILS localizer.
Galveston right now is showing wind 020 at 5 knots, 7 statute miles and mist. Overcast 1,000 feet, which is basically what we've been seeing. Temperatures meeting the dew point. We don't have to worry about icing, so that's good. Temperature 3010.
November 3 Mike Golf, climb and maintain 1010,000.
Let's see. 10,000. What is that variable at 11? Gas 1,000 feet. Well, that's cool if it actually had NOTAMs on there. Alright, we're at Torn. It's VRPs.
Number 7 Papa Hotel, you're 4.5 miles from Jarrett, maintain 2,000 till established on a localizer, cleared ILS for my 16 approach.
2,000 to establish, cleared ILS 167 Papa Hotel.
November 3 Mike Golf, contact Fort Worth Center 132.02.
132.02, proceed to Golf.
Number 2 Mike Zulu, turn left heading of 240, descend and maintain 2,000.
240, descend 2,000.
Number 7 Papa Hotel, speed 170 or greater to Jarrett, contact Addison Tower 126.0.
Wait a minute, what are you doing?
170 or greater till Jarrett, contacting Tower.
Oh, it's catching it in dim.
Number 2 Mike Zulu, reduce speed 170 or less.
What's passing it up, it looks like, to make that turn.
Lone Star 742 Whiskey Tango 050 2000.
742 Whiskey Tango, Lone Star departure, radar contact, turn right heading 070, climb and maintain 3,000.
070, 3000, twist Tango.
Approach to track 571, level 4,000. Clear track 571, approach, expect vectors to the RNAV, runway 18. Forward check, clear track 571.
Alright, we're in it.
Approach over 3008 out of 775.
Southwest 3008, Lone Star approach, roger, descend and maintain 4,000. 4,000. Number 9 Sierra Alpha, climb and maintain 7,000.
7,000, that's Sierra Alpha.
Citation 2 Mike Zulu, turn left heading 190, intercept the localizer.
That's 190, intercept the localizer, 2 Mike Zulu.
Don't overcorrect too much.
Number 2 Whiskey Tango, turn right direct clear to resume your departure, climb and maintain 5,000.
Direct clear, resume departure 5,000, 2 Tango.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Number 2 Mike Zulu, you're 5.5 miles from Jarrett, maintain 2,000 till established on the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 16 approach.
Free airplane wash too.
ILS 16. Southwest 3008 traffic, 12 o'clock, less than a mile, 3,000, that's Skyhawk. Look at 0 Lima Papa, traffic passing over top, now 5 for 4,000, Boeing 737.
Skim the tops of these clouds. We're like 50 miles from
Number 2 Whiskey Tango, climb and maintain 7,000.
7,000, 2 Tango.
Southwest 3008, turn right heading 130.
130, on a heading close to 70.
Let's get ASOS on standby. So yeah, as far as charts go, let's see, we'll grab Kads-Kgls. Nope, wrong thing. Ohio 4.
Number 2 Mike Zulu, contact Addison Tower 126.0. 1 Tower, Mike Zulu.
So we'll be coming in via, is it Lufkin we're coming in via?
Contact departure at
No, we're doing Ohio. So we're going direct to Ohio from where we are, which it clears of, keep us clear of the George Bush Intercontinental and Hobby area. And then we'll intercept at Ohio and then take it down to Galveston. So we'll be east of Houston, Bush, and Houston Hobby, which is right there. And then take that'll put us basically almost right on the journey approach course for the ILS 14. There's not much to look at there on this approach. I mean, on this arrival. I'm pretty sure they may, typically in the real world, they'll have us descend almost right at the lowest shelf that
2475, 90 Alpha. Southwest 3008, turn right in 170, contact approach on 123.9.
This looks good.
Southwest 729,
Surprised we don't kind of get a little bit of turbulence inside the clouds, though. That's a little interesting. Oh, you know what? Let me do this. Let me see if I got general turbulence on this. Let's turn that on.
Who's looking up to pick up an IFR?
I don't want the sounds, but I want the movement.
And where you guys at?
We'll take that. All right, we got the ASOS on standby. Let's see, let's go back.
Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha, Waco departure, contact Houston approach on 134.3.
All right, over to Houston approach on 34.3, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha. Good day.
52 Alpha, your radar contact. You cleared to the Addison Airport via radar vectors. Climb and maintain 3000. Turn to the right, heading 110. 3000, right, heading 110. Presidential 4, turn left, heading 340.
Left, heading 340.
52 Alpha, advise me of information Juliet at Addison and verify your...
Hello, Houston approach, Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha, 900,000.
Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha, Houston approach. Good afternoon. Marquez altimeter 3014.
That frequency doesn't ring a bell. It says LHB. Oops, wrong thing. Yep, that's a nobody.
Southwest 3117, 8.5 for 5,000. Southwest 3117, Lone Star approach, descend and maintain 4,000. 4,000, South 3117. Presidential 4, turn left heading 310, descend and maintain 3,000.
Left heading 310,
We're 7 up, Foxtrot, fly heading 360, climb and maintain 4,000.
360 up to 4,000, Archer 507 out Foxtrot.
I'm 7 up, Foxtrot, let's make it a 010 heading, actually maintain 4,000.
010, maintain 4,000, 507 out Foxtrot.
Crew to track 571, 10 degrees right.
10 to the right, crew track 571.
November 52 Alpha, turn right direct to Banu, intercept localizer.
Right direct to Banu, intercept localizer, and we have Juliet 52 Alpha.
Roger.
It really will be Houston Center. I doubt there's probably even going to be any traffic going into Galveston right now. Wow, we got no frequencies for Galveston either. That's wild. Alright, let's see. So that's that. Oh, there we go. I didn't know we could turn the brightness up. Approaches. Why did I go back there? Nope, wrong one. Less. Alright, we'll be planning for the minimums to be 205. Swaney will be the final approach fix. We should be on with approach on 34.45 for Houston approach. Why can't I get any of those frequencies up? Alright, there we go. Part should be talking to. None of those come up for anything that we're on right now. Yeah, let's see how most is 12. Alright, so we should join at Lucina, something like that. We should need to go around for any reason. And we'll be going down to 1800 until crossing Swaney VOR. We'll be doing at least 90 knots on approach. Let me make sure that's right. Approach. Landing best 22. So actually we'll be doing 122. Be almost category C. I mean 637 there. It's 92, probably, yeah, A still. Approach lights 1200, 2400. So again, we're increasing this to visibility to another half mile, so we need at least 1 mile viz due to the approach lights out. Actually, this one has it on here, approach lights out. So we go off by what this is. So viz goes up to 3.4. The standard one, which they don't have in here for us to see, but in the terminal aerodrome procedural book, it'll tell you what the basics are if those lights, if any of the approach light systems are out. If the approach calls for RVR, then it tells you how to adjust that for that. And if it's in miles for visibility, then you adjust it by that. Oh, he did give me 30.14 and 30.14 for Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha.
Flight level 230, Southwest 2844.
All right there, so we're lower than we're supposed to be.
Houston Center Delta 2259, 28.7 for 240. 3012, descend via the Willie.
2.17. Altimeter 3008. Density altitude 0 feet. Shoals International at Galveston Airport. Automated surface observation. 1859er Zulu. Wind 015 at 5. Visibility 7. Sky conditions, solid overcast at 1000 feet. Temperature 17. Dew point 17. Altimeter 3008. Density altitude 0 feet.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, expect the RNAV runway 36 approach into
Galveston
Galveston.
Airport. Automated surface observation.
And approach, can we plan for the ILS 14 into Galveston instead, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha?
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, runways 32 and 36 only active. Expect RNAV runway 36 approach.
Unable for that approach, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha. We'd like to plan for the ILS 14 circle to land runway 36. We can do that. It's not supposed to fight you on that though, is the problem. It's not supposed to fight you on what it is you want to do. If you're asking for it, it's supposed to not fight you and give you what you're asking for. But that seems to still not work. So I have to go back into settings and turn on and say intentions and turn that back on. It constantly tries to do that and take over. When you say unable, it's supposed to give you what you asked for, but still doesn't work. So I can guarantee you they're not landing those runways, runway 36 in Galveston right now.
Second. Direct Willie Delta 2259.
If anyone is even flying. Actually, we may have to change it around to 336. Alright, Houston approach, Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha. We'll plan for the RNAV 36 approach. Alright, we'll have to change that around then.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, roger. Expect the RNAV runway 36 approach.
Alright, let's set that up and get that pulled up then. Let's see. Alright, let's get the approach. RNAV 36. We're going to plan via Leggy. Load approach. And let's look at that chart. We don't want that one. Let's pick the RNAV 36. Alright, so we don't have to worry about the approach lights for that. It is going to send us out over the ocean here, the Gulf, and then bring us back in. But I'm pretty sure they'll give us vectors much closer in. RNAV is LPV. It's LP, not LPV. Minimums are 440. We got 1 mile viz. Got runway and identifier lights, PAPI lights on the left, 800, and then 2000 on the go around. Alright, we'll plan for that then. 1800. That's LP, it's not LPV. Lateral precision. Local altimeter settings. Alright, so we have local, so we'll be 440. So yeah, we should be good though. We'll still be fine. It's out far over the field right now, so let's see. See if we can go direct peanut so we don't have to do that weird turn. And Houston approach, Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha, would like to do direct to peanut.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, direct peanut approved.
Alright, direct to peanut approved, Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha.
American 2877, descending 26 for Outlaw 240.
Why does this not move with it? That's weird.
Descend via the Cuervo 3, arrival American 2877.
So we're going to have to do that weird turn from, because it's supposed to take us to Ohio and then Peanut, but it's a weird almost 90-degree turn within like half a mile from Peanut to this is going to be interesting because they're landing eastbound right now into Bush. I assume we'll stay at 9,000 though. That'll keep us above them, which is cool. We'll get to see some traffic there on the ground. I mean, landing in Bush underneath this, if the clouds, well, clouds likely aren't going to help us in that situation. Back up to 9,000 here. All right, altitude hold there. Alright, so we'll be planning for the RNAV approach. Minimums of 440. So at 1,400 feet to be 1,000 feet above minimums.
So long, Delta 2259.
And we'll count down from there. Again, if the ceilings are 1,000 feet, we should break out at 1,000 feet. Just below it.
Houston Delta 487, descending 27.4 for 240. Send via the Willie 7 arrival 3010 Delta 487.
Alright, fuel looks good. Engine instruments, everything still looks good and stable. EGT's good. We got good cylinder head temps. 6 is supposed to be peak on left engine, but it's not. It looks like 5 is. On the left engine and 5 on the right engine. Down to 70% on the oil. Slight difference between those two. Alright, and they'll give us just the beauty of flying IFR is you don't have to plan a top of descent. At least not in a GA. Typically will tell you when to start the descent. The chart will tell you if they don't tell you when to start the descent. To be at a certain altitude at a certain
27.1 American
speed.
Or 2877.
For the most part. Alright, that still checks. Lines up. And see, now we can actually check these. Lights still work. It's 1946 Zulu.
Wind 345 at 7. Visibility 2. Temperature 17.
And that's good. They have ASOS
16. Altimeter
working the way it's supposed
3012.
to be. It's not supposed
Density
to give us
altitude 0 feet. Shoals International at Galveston Airport. Automated surface observation. 1917
2.
Zulu.
I need to drop to 2.
Wind 345 at 7. Visibility 2. Temperature 17.
That's still a mile above what we need.
Altimeter 3012.
Oh,
Density
it did drop to
altitude
2.
0
Overcast
feet.
now 800 feet.
Shoals International at Galveston Airport. Automated surface observation.
Alright, that's still 400 feet above our minimums. And approach Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha. We have weather information for Galveston Shoals.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, thanks for the weather update.
And Houston approach, do you guys have any pilot reports for ceilings in Galveston shoals right now?
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, no power reports for ceilings at Galveston shoals currently.
I always reply back with power reports. I didn't say power. Alright, so we're flying just outside the class Bravo first shelf. Let's see, can I change what charts I see? Let's see. Yeah, I kind of like that one, the dark one better. There's somebody right there. Alright, reaching waypoint Peanut. Like the airspace, I wish it would actually say the information of the Bravo, like altitude and such. Let's see if I zoom in, will it give us that? Nah, it will not. Right to 174. And see, it goes hunting for it for some reason and then comes back. It's weird. Yeah, he'll give us our descent. All right, so the part that sucks the most about these type of approaches are, even if you break out, yeah, the way the airplane keeps kind of juddering makes it look like the, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Is even if you break out, when you got low visibility, you might as well still be in the clouds. We'll see what 2 miles viz looks like, but again, we're still legal to shoot the approach here. They'll start to give us our descent. So we're literally just east of George Bush Intercontinental right now. I figured they'd probably keep us up this high as well. There's traffic passing below us right now, going into Bush. Yeah, there's Bush right there on the chart. We're still high enough. We're over there at rival pads. They're already at like 2,000-3,000 feet or less. Yeah, we're just outside that rim.
RNAV 14 low pass, and we'll go missed. Let's change the plan. Can we do?
We should be getting ready to descend here shortly. All right, what is it? 19. All right, so we kind of got a crab angle here is what we're doing. We're still on point. The aircraft's kind of crabbing into the wind though. Traffic up there behind us. Got plenty of fuel. Yeah, so we still got another 1,100 miles we can go, nautical miles, with the fuel we have. Again, we're full tank, so we have enough for. Also, I didn't say on the ground, but Sugarland is our alternate, which isn't saying a whole lot because the weather's about the same all around. It is marginal at Sugarland right now. It's overcast, still 1,000 feet, 7 statute miles. So if we do have to divert, we're going to divert to Sugarland. It's going to be the plan. Where are we going right now? Why isn't he giving us a heading?
Ready, go, go.
Why does the flight plan not auto move with?
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, cleared Ohio, 4 into Galveston. When you're ready, descend and maintain 7,000 feet, altimeter 30.1.
All right, we'll descend and maintain 7,000 feet, altimeter 30.1, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha. All right, let's start our descent then.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Maintain current heading 175 vectors for the RNAV runway 36 approach.
All right, we'll maintain current heading and descend to 6,000 for the RNAV 36 approach, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha. Let's get this down to about a 500 foot per minute descent. Not that much. Down by 6,000 feet. Maintaining the current heading. Alright, since we're on heading mode now, let's activate the approach. Leggy. Did he tell us go to Leggy? I think he did. 6,000 vectors to, I don't know, he didn't. He just said plan for vectors on present heading. Watch our speed here. It's good. We're not in the yellow arc. Well past George Bush Intercontinental. Now just east of Hobby and Ellington Field. This cloud base, cloud tops, I'm not sure where they are. Keep an eye on it though. A little bit faster than that, buddy. Let's introduce a little bit more fuel. Up to 15. got to about 20 manifold. Alright, checklist, descent. Alright, we don't have descent, but boost pumps will come on during the approach once we get within the approach area. Alright, temperatures are increasing. We got about 50 Celsius. As we descend here, we're going down to 6,000. Alright, 6,500.
After this one, the next one will be RNF 35.
It looks like cloud tops are around 6,000 feet.
Just 1138 out of 10,000 for 12,000. Just 138.
We're 22 miles from.
Houston, Sun Country 3021 out of 26.8 for 240. We're direct Willie and duck forward speed. Descend via the Willie 7, Sun Country 3021.
Try to get ready.
Houston, Hattie, Southwest 1701.
Get ready before we reach the final approach fix. Be all configured so aerodynamics and such aren't changing after we cross the fix. Also, let me see. I think we did.
Maintain flight level 230, Southwest 1701.
Southwest 1476 out of 250 to 17.
I think we should get handed off one more time before we go over the tower, if I'm not mistaken.
Send via the Willie 7, Southwest 1476.
Normal speed, maintain 190, Southwest 1470. Direct Willie, Southwest 1476.
We'll be looking at frequencies. Tower would be 20.57. All right, 13 miles from Leggy. Looks like they may give us the full approach. Final approach fix. If anything, it'll give us to here, then to final approach fix. Yeah, from here, looks like they're going to give us the full approach. He hasn't turned us in yet. Let's see what he does, because he should give us. Yeah, he hasn't given us clearance to do anything yet. Approach. Let me just pull this up. Yeah, we're 5 miles from, so let's see. Now we're still on heading, but not on nav. For it to follow the GPS, so we'll see what they do. They're not saying anything. We're about to pass Leggy. And Houston approach, Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha would like the initial approach fix Leggy. Miles from it, pretty much flying the full approach.
Via the Willie, arrival Southwest 14.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, initial approach fix leg approved.
All right, also we cleared for the RNAV 36 approach, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha. Oh crap, I forgot I'm not on, need to be on heading mode. My bad. I don't know what we're doing.
Hello, Houston, 0 Foxtrot Alpha, turn left heading 175.
Left turn 175, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha. That's my mistake. Let's see, we're passing Leggy now, so I don't understand what he's doing.
8,500 climbing 12,000.
They're not going to send me way the hell out over the damn Gulf.
climb maintain flight level 230, Delta 505.
And Houston approach, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha. We just passed our initial approach fix. What would you have us do at this point?
2722, Sun Country 3021.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, maintain 6,000 feet. Turn right heading 175 vectors for the RNAV runway 36 approach.
Can we get vectors right now? We're at 6,000 and heading 175. We're well outside the approach range for RNAV 36 right, 0 Foxtrot Alpha. We've blown past the approach.
0 Foxtrot Alpha, descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Turn left heading 100.
Left turn 100, descend and maintain 3,000, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha. Just blew us past it.
Good afternoon, Houston, November 397 Golf, 12000, direct launch.
Watch our speed here since we're going to dive down.
Level 230, 397.
Likely what we'll get. We'll set that though. Watch our speed here. Also don't want to be blazing at this point. Why is everything so glitchy?
We could do the Mark 2. I haven't looked at the Corvo 3, but we can definitely do Mark 2.
Pretty much in the approach.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Turn left heading 075. Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, 7 miles from O'Yale. Turn left heading 045, descend and maintain 2,000 feet until established. Cleared for the RNAV runway 36 approach.
All right, descend and maintain 2,000 feet, heading 045. Maintain 2,000 feet until established. Clear for the RNAV 36 approach, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha. Yeah, we gotta slow it down. Yeah, I don't know what's with the stutteriness in this airplane. Everything's acting all stuttery. It's weird.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, contact Galveston Tower on 120.575 when established.
All right, we'll contact Galveston Tower on 20.575 once established. Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha. Heck is this thing doing?
20 miles east of Mark to 30,000 for past 345.
200 is localizer, 280 go. If we shoot through 140, go.
All right, we'll go mixture for Richard coming out of 3,000, below 157. Let's go ahead and throw the gear out. Oops, wrong freaking thing. Autopilot off. My airplane. No diving. There, get back on course here. Hello, Galveston Shoals Tower, Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha, established on the RNAV 36 approach runway, RNAV 36, my bad.
27-1,
Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha, Galveston Tower, roger.
Let's go flaps 1 or 10, my mistake. Let's go 2-5. Don't descend. I mean, don't climb. See the glide path coming in as well. Gotta descend too high. Let's go on. Our glide path's coming in. We're just left, of course.
Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha, Galveston Tower, wind 360 at 5. Runway 36, cleared to land.
Copy the winds, clear to land, runway 36, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha. Let's hold that heading right there until he locks back on. Gotta descend though. Let's go 20. All right, 1400 will be 1,000 feet above. Keep that descent going. Let's go flaps full. Don't want to dive. Flaps forward, make this thing want to dive to the ground. All right, we're on course now. I mean, we're on glide path. Just gotta watch that speed. Slightly left of course. Hold that altitude there. We're still on glide path. Flaps full, gears down 3 green. Mixture's rich. Props going full forward. The carriage is down. Let's get fuel pumps on. Already low 500 again. Tops was supposed to be, a base is supposed to be 800 feet. We should break out here soon enough. Alright, 400 above minimums. Alright, we got the field. And tower, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha. We got bases at around 840 feet. We got the fog there. Looks good.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha, roger, maintain your altitude.
Not maintaining nothing. That base is where it was reporting. Continuing. We were just slightly left of course when we broke out, so that was good. Right over the fog layer out there is wild. Look at that. It is showing foggy. Alright, we got our clearance to land already.
Houston approach citation 595 Delta line 3000. Citation 5. But on Mike, we have Mike.
Center direction, Southwest 2514, 16,000 in the right turn to 310.
Flaps coming up.
Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha. Contact ground on 118.625.
Over to 118.625, Aerostar 0 Foxtrot Alpha. That's how you somewhat fly an approach. Like I said, we had this steep descent. That was probably because I went flaps full. It automatically had us nosing over.
That is my present.
Let's go. Pumps off. Cut off. Peter, he can go off. It's like 88 degrees out. Close that up.
Afternoon, Sky 3971, 2000, heading 060.
Taxi. About right there.
Afternoon, Sky 3971, 2000, heading 060.
Flaps full down, reduce power to 100 knots. After landing, props full, reduce pumps off. Flaps up, trim tab is somewhat neutral. Not really having some trimming on that.
3970.
Put that back to 0. Cabin heater off. I think I may have to have that off on takeoff. I haven't been doing that. Stack that. Hello ground, Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha, clear runway 36, taxiing to the transient ramp.
2722 for pass 345, thanks, have a good day.
Aerostar 600 Foxtrot Alpha, Galveston ground, taxi to park overflow stand 13 via Delta.
Alright, we'll taxi via Delta. Says Bravo. Oh, Delta, and then just straight into the ramp, I guess.
We have Mike and requesting the 179.
Yo, what up, FNL?
Was lower 12,000.
Appreciate the lurking. Let's see.
190 South 2912.
Yeah, that was a pretty good flight.
140, intercept below blast.
see, I think that's a marshaller. I don't know how I'm gonna park there with those airplanes right there. Yeah, we're not gonna park right there. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. It's two airplanes right there. Not gonna work at all, but let's go park over here behind the, beside the jet, the CJ4 or something. We'll go park over here by the jet. That's not gonna work. We get right over here in front. Actually, let's get over here. Park on the actual tie down. Alright, we're good there. Let's go park and brake. Pop those out. Let's go landing light off. Those are already off. Go avionics off. Unslave that. Alright, we've made it here. Off. That's good. Shut down just to make sure. Park and brake idle, radios off, mixers idle cut off. Magnetos go off. Alright, everything else will do just as it's supposed to. Batteries off. Says off. That should do it. Magneto's off, fuel selector's off, alternator off, battery off. Alright, we're good there. Let's see, you said you were able to get into the McDonald's. Well, what made you unable to get into there? Because I know you said you have the you ended up getting the FS Dream Team. Static camera chase plane. Oh, okay, got you. Nice, man. Good to hear. Glad is improving for you and getting better.
Leveling out 12,000.
That's always a good sign. Oh, we got to set chalks. Let's get that. Controls.
230-290 or greater.
Yeah, we need tie downs here. We'll get pitot covers on. Headphones
good
are
afternoon,
off.
Houston. American
That stuff's
2691
off.
from
Cabin
11
lights
to
don't
12,000.
matter. There was some other one. I can't remember where I was supposed to be able to turn on. I think it's that knob.
Flight level 230, do not exceed 250
There's some other
knots, American
thing to mess with the
2691.
lights in here. I don't remember where it was at though. Alright, we got autopilot off. All that's disengaged. Let's get auto trim off. Yeah, welcome to Galveston. I was thinking we were probably going to end up having to divert to Sugar Land, but yeah, we broke out right exactly where it said the bases were. Probably 40 feet above that. So that was pretty cool. We don't got any airplanes flying around here in this area. Pretty cool. That change. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, got you. So what are you gonna do then if that may be the cause? Or at least an adding factor. What you playing? Can't plan on dying there. Because of that. Definitely don't want to do that. But yeah, if you believe that to be the case, you have to have been making some plans for something for the future. To get away from that. I hope. Alright, yeah, we're right on the line there. That was good parking. I was right underneath the wing, so the tie downs would be out here on the edge here and hook up to the underneath of the wings. It's a good flight. I like the airplane. I don't like the weird bouncing movement it has. It's how it generates turbulence or something. It's just a weird little judder up and down. It's not really a smooth kind of a bouncing around turbulence. It's kind of strange. It's very strange. But other than that, I do like the airplane. I like the way it flies. That full flaps got me though. Had me in like a 1,600 foot per minute descent rate, which didn't turn out to be too bad because it brought us right back on the glide path profile, but still. Ramp controller, that dispatch training.
2372, good day.
No, not really. There's some positions for ramp tower for United right now if you go apply there. But yeah, no, my dispatch stuff it didn't even come close to helping. Even in the interview, they didn't really even care when I, brought that up. So yeah, no, it won't help. Just doing something in just getting into part 121 any way you can is helpful. It's gonna be helpful if you're trying to move forward on anything else, but yeah, as far as dispatch training, pilot training, no, none of that made a difference. But this position will make the difference for probably moving forward in operations higher up elsewhere. But yeah, welcome to Galveston. We got Moody Gardens back there. It's not built too great. Doesn't look too great. This is a freeware scenery that I picked up. But yeah, it was showing the fog layer over here, which we saw during the approach. I have also played at this golf course before. I played it one time. It was, I think it was like $60 maybe to play here. At that time, I didn't know anything about aviation, didn't think anything about aviation. Didn't even realize this was right next to an airport when I came to play at this golf course. I came with my neighbor. We have been wanting to come play this golf course for a while, and we talked about it. He had a townhouse or something out here somewhere. Like one of his buddies had it and let us stay out there, so we'd already be in Galveston. And it's Moody Gardens Golf Course is what it's called. But we stayed I think we had to have been somewhere over here, but we definitely had the dock for the boats. It was cool as hell. We mostly played Tiger Woods golf all night, and we had a tee time at 6 or 7 o'clock that morning. Maybe it was 7. No, it was probably 8 or 9, because we played Tiger Woods golf on PlayStation 2 for until 2 o'clock in the morning. And then got up, went to go eat breakfast at Denny's or IHOP, one of those two. And then from there, we went to the golf course. I sucked. It's a terrible round, but it was fun, man. The golf course was nice. The fairways was great. It was pretty fun. It was a fun experience. I'm gonna have to get back here one of these days and go to this golf course again. Hopefully the next time it will be me flying in here in an airplane with my golf clubs in the back, going play some golf. Oh, the company has a CSR or limited responsibilities if I stay on the line. UA ramp control, something that doesn't involve me fueling. Yeah, dude, when you get into a Part 121 Airlines, there's hundreds of rows where you're not going to be messing with fuel. There's tons and tons of rows to at least start getting you experience. You can apply as a load planner. There's almost always a lot of load planner
Houston
positions
Center, good
open.
afternoon, Copa 716, climbing 9,000 for 13,000.
So yeah, you can always do that as well.
900 Whiskey Romeo, leveling 12,000.
But you better start doing something if you feel your health is a reason, or have something to do with your occupation. So yeah, don't wait around for the bosses to help you. If it's not moving quickly, then you better at least start applying it everywhere else you can until that change comes from them, because your luck it won't. They'll say it and be like, oh yeah, we'll try to find something for you, and then it never happens. And then it's too late.
Do not exceed 280
by the time you're
knots,
diagnosed with something that
Whiskey
you're
Romeo.
behind the curve on, or you could have at least slowed whatever that was by getting away from that occupation, especially if it again is hazardous to your health. You also probably can start wearing like one of those what is it, respirator masks, the ones with the air filters on them. If that helps, who cares if it makes you look stupid? At least you'll be alive, you know. Airport actually looks pretty good. Again, Moody Gardens isn't bad looking. It could definitely look better. But yeah, it's not bad. They got the pyramids on here, the hotel. Actually looks pretty cool, but it is a dreary day over Galveston right now. We're just not looking too great. Again, when you got a stationary front over the area, you get that mixture of what a cold front brings and a warm front brings. The good thing about a stationary and a warm front is you get calm winds, which we had that on the approach, so we wasn't really fighting any crazy winds. It was just we get low visibility that that doesn't typically help us, and apparently it must have improved slightly, because again it was a little better than 2 miles viz once we broke out at 800, so that was good. We'll take that. My airplane shift? It did. Why is my airplane? Oh no, it didn't. We just kind of was left of it. But yeah, it was forecasted this yesterday. I was looking at it last night because I wanted to do a flight yesterday, but all of the flights that, like I said, from San Intentions for their mission flights are all to big ass airports. Even like the Pilot and Pause stuff, the Angel flights, they're all to big ass airports, which is again unrealistic. I think again hoping they'll hone in on that a little bit better and introduce a bunch of more municipal airports, because no one in the GA airplanes flying to freaking DFW or flying into Charlotte or Phoenix Airport for those type of drop-offs. Not mostly. Most of that stuff is going around to municipal airports, little small airports, so it's easy to have access to the ramp, get there, drop off the puppies or the turtles or dogs or whoever it is that's trying to get somewhere. You can't be flying into Phoenix or DFW if you're taking somebody to get to their, possible heart transplant appointment. and then you got this ground stop or something going on. You got 100 airplanes that you'd be on the ground an hour trying to get out of DFW or even land and get to the FBO at DFW. So hopefully they'll update that and actually include a lot more GA airports for those, because I'll absolutely do a lot more flying then. That's what's going to introduce you to a lot more GA airports that you otherwise wouldn't fly to. So I'm hoping they do that. Yeah, it is. Like I said, it's a freeware airport on flightsim.to, which is at the beginning of the stream. I posted. But yeah, even if we go to the windsock, it's not much of anything going on. There's no airplanes flying around here IRL right now that I see. Yeah, see, windsock is limped, just hanging there, not really moving. It's barely doing anything. We were planning for the ILS 14 approach, which, like I said, the approach light systems are off and not working right now. They went down at 1900 Zulu. So we were planning for that to increase visibility to 1 mile vis. Oh, and see, that would have got us. Now it's starting to close in again. Yeah, see, we would have needed a mile visibility, which I don't think we would have gotten. And the ceiling looks lower than 800 feet now, like it's still closing in. Let me see, what did it just change to, or did it change conditions? Yeah, still showing 360 at 3 knots, 2 statute miles broken, and missed 700 broken now. Overcast 1100. Yeah, that would have been, with no approach lights, we would have had increased visibility. We still would have been able to go lower down to minimums of I think it was 278. So we still would have been able to get lower. I don't know that we would have, we would have got these lights. We would have got runway in sight, I think, by, yeah, we would have picked it up like back here somewhere. We can see it. Even from here, we couldn't, we'd have to ignore the approach lights because they've been disabled and unserviceable or unusable right now on the field. But look at that, it definitely closed in on them. It wasn't too bad though. But yeah, hopefully, like I said, they do a little bit more work with saying intentions of including a lot more GA airports for the all of the Air Care Alliance mission flights. And there's no interior in here, but the building does look like this on the outside. I didn't know realize that there was a balcony area up here the last time I came here with flew in here with Ibanez and Jesus during the Flight Sim Expo. We flew into here, walked around the airport a little bit, walked through there, and then we hung out like over here. There were some doors back here, something. We kind of hung out, took a break for a while, and then went out, jumped back in the airplane, and took back off to back to Ellington Field.
Good afternoon, Del 2009.
This plane is fast. We got here in pretty good time. From Dallas to the beach in like 2 hours to take that drive, and just out of Houston it takes like an hour and a half just to get to Galveston from Houston. So we'll take it. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I was thinking about doing the Honolulu flight today. I don't think I will. I think I'll do it on my next week. We'll start the new schedule because I go back to work tomorrow. So I may do another GA flight today or something, and maybe fly back to Dallas or something. Yeah, but see, that's by way of Active Sky. If I turn Active Sky on and off and go back to and use Microsoft, it won't look like that. It won't give that nice, bright, humid glare through the clouds like that, like you would see in the real world. That's what I like about Active Sky, is that it actually does simulate a little bit better realism than what Microsoft gives, because it's reflecting off that humidity, you know, that's in the air, as well as the clouds. So it's pretty cool. Because that's how it would actually look. Yeah, it does. Especially when we was on approach, it looked very good on the approach. So I just keep it focused for that. What did I say? What did I say that was? I don't even remember what I said. Was it about the Honolulu flight? If so, then yeah, that's like I said. That's what I think we'll do. We'll start that new schedule next week because I'll be on my new schedule next week. We'll do that flight. Probably start that flight around. Heck, I don't know. Let me see how long is that flight supposed to even be. Something. Yeah, we'll just call it perfect. Fine. It was a good flight. We'll close it. Yes, it is. It's a nice airplane. It actually flies really good in its sim, hand flying wise. So, yes. Yeah. Like I said, if anything, I may do another GA flight today. Yeah, especially on flights like that. This whole schedule's finna be. I'll have to be focused on pretty well because of the amount of planning I'll have to do for it. But I think it'll be fun. We're going to some places I haven't been to. We're gonna jump in the Centennial livery for American. We'll jump in that livery because we have 2 flights in the 300 and the 777-300. We're gonna get very familiar with the 777. I'll be getting flows down in no time once I'm in there. Once I've done enough flights in it now. So we'll fly that one. Let me see. I forgot where we're going to even on that flight. We're going back to London. Get to go to Dublin, and like I said, the sceneries that I have for those are pretty good. Only thing about I think the Dublin airport maybe. I think it's Dublin. One of the terminals are missing, which happens to be the terminal that American parks at. The jet bridges are there, but the terminals are missing in that. And I was thinking about, I was like, do I really want to spend $20+ for this scenery just for that when the other scenery looks pretty good? I don't think I will. Given that I probably won't be back to that airport in forever in the sim. So I think I'm going to stay with the freeware version that I have. And that'll just be it'll just be an immersion killer when we get to the gate. But who cares? The rest of the 99% of the flight will be good. But the other sceneries, also, Frankfurt Airport is free. And it's a freeware, and it looks very freaking good in this sim, but it's a freeware airport from Orbix. I mean, it is highly detailed, and they're giving it away for free. I don't know how long it's been free in there, but I went to look it up, and I saw on Google, and I looked it up, it said free. I was like, whoa, let me go look at this in Orbix and make sure that this isn't for P3D or something, and I'll actually be able to get it. And sure enough, it was free. It looks good. So we'll be flying there to a nice freeware airport. So it looks like we're flying a 777-300 to London. And then we'll be flying it from London back to Charlotte. And then all the other flights will be in the 200 ER. So, yeah, but I think Munich is already a handcrafted airport in the sim. So I got that for free. I'm using a freeware airport for Honolulu, which doesn't look bad. Again, I don't want to spend the money on any builds if I don't have to. The freeware one looks decent, so we're going to go with that. London, we already own. Like I said, Frankfurt was a freeware. Oh, you did? Is it free in P3D? Or did you have to buy it? Yeah, UAL made theirs boring. Oh, they finally came out with it? You say they made it boring. If you, I have not saw it. They slapped the 100th anniversary logo on it and called it a good. Wow. Wow. I do like that American did that fantastic livery for the 777, and then they just did just that on like the 737-800. They just slapped the 100-year anniversary on it with the regular American colors. But yeah, that's got to suck that when you're looking forward to it and only to find that they just we'll just do this.
United 2483.
Last year flew it. I think my sister inspired me. She flew there during the holidays. Ah, got you. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I can believe. Let me look it up. What airplane did they put it on? Let me see. Let's see images. They put it on the 787 on the Evo livery. Is that right, or am I? This is just I'm looking at the wrong livery. That looks like one that was somebody wanted to do, like a
3006.
the concept of. I do see it on the 787 on a Gemini. Oh, you said you think they put it on a Neo? They said something under the pass. Probably because United looked at it as we got to honor the past and we're honoring Continental, and to them, I don't know. They probably, I don't know. That's weird that they, yeah, that was the, that's what they did. Originally, it showed the A321 Neo. Oh, gotcha.
Somebody said it's landed on the
19th. Let me see. Oh, they do have it on the. Yeah, I do see it on the Neo. I'm looking at, yeah, that's just as plain as it gets. If you're just glancing, you wouldn't even notice the 100-year on there. You'd have to really be looking at it, but yeah, I see it here.
That's in Houston, Saturday, 334, 10-8 for 1.
And of all planes, they put it on the Airbus. Of all the aircraft, they could have put it on.
Sorry, did you catch 67 out? Correction, 27 out, Fox, checking off 72 for 230.
Of all the airplanes. That's wicked. Let's see what this cloud top goes up to.
2642.
Yeah, that's a nice little shallow fog layer. See, this is the fog layer I was hoping and was wanting Active Sky to get to in P3D. V5, it was ticking me off because it would be fog, but they would have the fog layer going from the surface all the way up to like 6,000 feet.
1564,
It's like, bro, no fog layer goes up that high. But this is literally a perfect layer right here of fog, and seeing again how bright the freaking sun is. That's how it looks when you look at the sun. It blinds you. You don't see a perfect little round ball. Now, when you go back below the cloud will filter the sun where you can literally see the little round, the roundness of the sun. But when you're looking directly at the sun with nothing filtering it, this is how the sun looks. Your eyes will be hurting too bad to fully look into the sun. That looked pretty good, though. Yeah, I do like the Aerostar. It is very nice.
All right, 2 to your left.
I was really thinking about getting the Beach Duke, but I don't know that I want to spend the money on it. I'm thinking about getting the upgraded black square Bonanza and the Baron, but I really don't want to spend the money on that either, honestly.
13,000.
To be honest.
Southwest 373.
Yeah, exactly. 777 out of 78 would have been great. Seeing a fan idea of the 78. Paid homage to both, even if they're
Center November 8, Papa Fox 1, 2000, direct.
Yeah, exactly. You appeased both sides, regardless. You're gonna be mad both of y'all got something out of it.
230, Papa Fox.
Yeah, exactly. Understandable. But yeah, that new schedule is gonna be very interesting. I gotta really figure out the only one that's really gonna work out perfect with my new schedule is gonna be Honolulu, because we're going westbound. So I can do a flight, at 7 in the morning, and the sun will be chasing us all the way to Hawaii. The ones that's gonna be tricky, because I don't like doing overseas flights, long haul flights, and landing at night. And we, typically leaving the States during the day or possibly at night to only land at the destination after an 8-hour flight at night. I don't want to do that. So I got to figure out how we're going to do those flights. Those flights may end up on my days off, because all of those are eastbound flights. I was looking at moving the base to LAX, and there were some good flights out of LAX. There was the LAX to Sydney flight. They had the LAX to where was it? Incheon. But just I couldn't get those going. The rest of the schedule didn't look that appealing to me to want to do those flights. So I really kind of still want to do that Sydney flight at some point. That's going to be a long flight, but I think for the most part of the schedule, it's probably going to end up on my, it may end up on my days off of trying to get over to there, because if I even do the flight at, say, 6 in the morning here, I think it'll just about be nighttime landing in Germany, or at least that evening. I'll have to do the math and look at the times to try to make those work. Because like I said, I want to land in the daytime at all of those eastbound Atlantic crossings. Now the return flights, yeah, true that, FNL. Now the return flights coming back to the West Coast, I'll do those on my days that I work. Because we'll come back and it'll be daytime. It'll be nighttime leaving the east, leaving Europe, and it'll be daytime. We'll be chasing the sun all the way back to the States, coming back, and we'll still arrive during the daytime on those. Maybe, because it looks like the let me see which one is the longest. It looks like the Munich flight's going to be the longest one coming back. Actually. Yeah, on the return flight, because the longest flight on the schedule is going to be going back to Heathrow from DFW. That one's 4,100 miles. But the Munich one is it's saying it's 10 hours. I don't think that's right for saying a pilot's life. But obviously, all of these are going to be much longer. That's why even on the post I said over 33,000 miles, because once we actually do the flight planning, it's going to add more distance to those, because everything on a pilot's life is direct. It's all direct legs, just a direct leg straight there. So I think it's Houston to Singapore. Jeez Louise. You have the Singapore scenery from Imagine Sim? Because I think they're the only ones who make it for P3D, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, as far as the time goes, yeah, coming back, we'll probably leave from Europe at night, right before the sun comes up, and get back here during the day. But like I said, I want to plan those because, again, I want to actually see the airports. And there's one that's very funny. I'm going to put a post. I'll post it on YouTube. It's going to be a funny screenshot of one of the airports that's actually that actually is also a freeware airport from, I think it's to Frankfurt. I think it's the Frankfurt one. It's going to be a very funny post, and the fact that they got away with putting this in the scenery and giving it away free through Orbix was even more comical, because the picture that I'm going to post, it's literally from inside the tower. It is a hilarious Easter egg, I would say, that they put in the tower. So I'll post that on YouTube here today. At some point, you guys will get to see it. Oh, you say you haven't got it yet? The longest as of now I have done is to Narita. And yeah, see, and I had a couple of those on the schedule. I think out of DFW was to Narita, but the rest of the schedule was trash. So I was like, dang it, I want to do that one, but everything else looks terrible. There's somebody flying around us here. He's high up in the air. But yeah, I don't know what was causing me to get those little micro stutters. I don't remember getting those stutters in this airplane before. It might even been just Active Sky loading its stuff, but yeah. But as of right now, I'm gonna get off here. It's already at the 3-hour mark, and I'll hop back on here probably in an hour or two. We'll probably do the flight out of here, going back to DFW, and go from there. So we'll see how that goes, and go from there. But appreciate anyone else who was lurking or stopped by. Appreciate you, FNL, as well, for the chat. And hopefully, again, health keeps improving for you there. And keep getting better. And like I said, I'll probably do a return flight. It may even be a night flight. We'll leave out of here. Or a sunset flight, 'cause it's already 3 o'clock now. So if I'm going to do it, it's probably going to end up being a sunset flight or something, leaving out of here, going back to Dallas area. I don't know yet where I'll go back to. It may even be Addison. We may go back there, back in this airplane. But we'll see. All right, sounds good. See you on the next one.
No, it's a 5.
333, thank you.
Three 0 is the final. So